after you got elected, some big huge thing happened with I forget the guy's name. Even if I remembered, I wouldn't say it. But I think he cosplayed as Ricondo, and he had like I won't say what he did, but there was that incident, and then like people split off from the group and everything. And I was like, what the heck?
After I got elected, that was the first day when I got elected. Yeah, that happened. No, first week. Sorry, not first day. Mm-hmm. I was in DC in a meeting, and my phone is going off.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing.
You're like in a meeting for work.
Yeah, like work, like.
Yeah, that makes it even worse for me because I'm like, people were expecting you to act immediately off of a little bit of evidence.
Right.
And they're like, okay, you need to fire. You need to like
take this person
out
now. And I was like,
without having heard from that person.
Right. And also like. Is this happening right now?
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm at work.
I'm at work.
What bill you paying?
Exactly. We can get you on stand-up for real. But yeah,
and so when I got back, the previous CO is very strange. The previous CO had promised the CO-ship to the person who was up against me when I first...
That makes a whole lot of sense now. Because check it out. I'm barely on the inside looking in. Like I just joined like back in that summer, and I'm like, there's some stuff going on that I don't know now. Yeah, and it just seemed so not coincidental that the two groups who left were the person who you succeeded, and two, the person who ran against you and lost.
Right.
And now I hear this. So I'm like, I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So I was like, bye, Felicia.
Bye.
Bye. Like,
go pay your bills over there.
So like, if you wanted to like do that to a group of people who are trying to dress up like 80s figures,
right?
You're causing drama. Go.
Because
if we ended up with 20 people in the group, I would be happy.
Yeah.
If we ended up with 300 people in the group, I'd still be happy.
Yeah.
Like, it's all about making sure that people are having a good time and like being canon. That was our thing. We have to be canon, and it's gonna be fun.
Right.
All this drama, like, it was very simple. I spoke to the individual. I explained the rules. You do not need to do that at a convention.
Right.
But they disagreed, and I said, well, if you do this, there will be consequences. Yeah. Because there's rules. And as John Wick says, consequences. So he was kicked out of the group because he kept at it. And trying to argue the fact that he could be able to. And I was like, no, there is no need. They're like, well, in the city I'm allowed. And I said, right, but at
in
that
the city,
con.
But in our group.
Yeah, one in the group at the con? No, you are not.
Right.
And so,
apparently that wasn't fast enough for some people.
Right. I was like, it was within like 24
hours.
Yeah,
it was within 24 hours. They wanted it done like then.
Yeah, 1 hour, done. I was like,
I'm at work.
I'm at work.
Paying bills.
Paying bills. Bitch, what bill you paying?
And tell me if this makes sense.
It was funny because Arizona was like, people in Arizona were like, "Are you okay? Like, are you're at work, right?" I'm like, yes.
Yeah, right.
Take your time. Like,
exactly. Like, we take this seriously. No. We're serious about this, but we don't take it seriously.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like we're serious about the stuff we do, but it ain't life.
Yeah.
It ain't life, y'all.
It's not real life.
It ain't worth interrupting your meeting at work because somebody else is being a knucklehead.
Yeah, and it wasn't even currently happening, so it wasn't like real
it's something
time.
that had happened.
Yes, and was being talked about happening, not like, is this currently happening? No. Why am I'm in a meeting at work.
Right. And y'all blowing my phone up.
Yeah.
Like
my boss was like, what is happening? Do you have a family emergency? And I'm like, no. Turn off notifications.
Right. Because I'm putting myself in those shoes right now. I'm like, you know what? This phone is going on silent. It's going to go sit on the softest thing that I can find.
Vibrating.
Because it's like those group chats that like they start out being important, and then at some point it's going to start being about nothing, about nothing that has anything to do with you.
I airplane moded.
Right. Y'all talking about Game of Thrones? What the heck?
Get off my phone.
Just toss my phone over there, y'all. Because then you're scared you miss something important.
Right.
It's like y'all was just jabbering.
No. So. Yeah. So I guess that it started out not at a low point, but what the.
Anyway, but yeah, it's just,
what?
Right. It just seems so cool, so convenient that those are the two people whose groups left. I'm like, y'all ain't slick. Y'all playing this. But yeah. All right. I feel like this is I'm probably going to end up breaking this into 3 parts. I don't know how long we've been sitting here, but so before we go.
Yes.
6:17. Okay.
Is it? Yes, I have time.
Okay, cool. So what was my? I always end with a few just lighthearted things.
Okay. Yeah, we went real deep.
Yes, we
need to do another one where we're like lighthearted.
Yes, just completely.
If that's okay, if I come back on the show.
Heck yeah, let's do this. I'm so down. Like there's a bunch of people. I'm like, okay, I'm probably going to interview this person twice because we're going to run over. But if you could change, okay, maybe this isn't lighthearted yet. If you could pick one thing to change about the cosplay community, what would you change?
I don't know if it's change. I would like women to see how other people see them when they inspire people. So like, for instance, there's a big girl, right?
Right.
She does not feel comfortable in her costume.
Right.
I would want that girl to see how she inspires other people and see how other people see her.
Yes.
If there's a shy girl and she's timid and skinny and just she wants to do something like be in a costume and doesn't have that, like she doesn't either have the budget or she's not comfortable or she thinks that people will make fun of her, I want her to see the potential that people have and see how other people view them. That's what I would want to see. I don't know if it's fixing it, but I would want people to see how people see them because they inspire them.
I like that answer. So that's our story. We're
all right. Okay.
So now, if there was one thing that, okay, let me rewind that. What's something that you want fans of cosplay, when I say fans of cosplay, people who like looking at it, like seeing the pictures, but don't do it and may not understand what it's all about.
Okay.
What's one thing that you want them to, that you wish they understood but they didn't, or want them to understand better? That
people who cosplay also have full-time jobs. They are not weird.
Right.
It's like they're fans of football, there's fans of cosplay.
Exactly.
Like, you have your thing.
And you might be fans of both.
Yeah.
It's possible.
It is possible.
Go Falcons for that. Yeah, we're not weird. I mean, we are weird, but not for that reason. I embrace my weirdness, but we ain't weird because of that.
Yeah.
We normal people who happen to be weird. Anyway.
I guess outsiders, I want them to see how much we are just like them, I guess.
Gotcha.
It was funny, this happened a few years ago, probably almost half a decade ago now. I was in Atlanta for DragonCon. And there was a little old lady at a stoplight. We were pedestrians crossing. Some young guy was like, all these bunch of bleeping weirdos. And she turns around and says, you know how much these weirdos help the economy of the city? You should be real thankful that this happens every year because it brings in people and money to an economy that is not stable right now. And he was like, what? And she read him the riot act. I was like, little old lady. I was like, I just want to hug you, but I'm not because you are chewing out this young boy.
Right. I wish somebody would say that out loud around me. I'm just waiting for the day that I'm not in cosplay and I hear somebody say that. I'm like, oh really? Anyway.
You made me have like some real talk today, man.
Yeah,
I was not expecting this.
I wasn't, and you know, and I'm glad that. Like, I'm glad I'm interviewing somebody where I can just kind of feed off and go back and forth with like that. Because, like, now this hasn't happened yet, but I dread the day where I'm like, so what's your favorite cosplay? How long you been cosplaying? like those interviews. Like it hasn't happened yet, but and I hope it doesn't.
You should just start having a glass of wine. Yeah. All right, let's make this more interesting.
Pinky up and everything. Swirl around. So, all right. So before we go, anything you want to plug? Anything you're
yes.
getting into? Where can they find you? All that stuff.
Ooh, okay. Oh my God, you like threw a lot at me. Okay, so plugs. All right. If you are a Joe fan and have not had a chance, which I don't know how you haven't, but if you haven't had a chance to listen to What's on Joe Mind, go on Facebook on What's on Joe Mind or Peapod, and we have like hundreds of recordings.
Wow.
So, yeah. That is like one thing that keeps me connected a lot. If you want to donate to a charity, go to thefinestcc.com, and we have links, and we will have a new Finest calendar with new women and new costumes. And this year we're adding men. We're adding men, but the focal point is women.
Right.
But there's guys in it. So the Canines for Warriors charity is who we picked again, and so there's that. If you are, I'm like, you're making me plug
everything.
Yeah,
everything.
I'm doing LootCrate reviews, so if you want, go to my page and see the LootCrate reviews. If you want to subscribe and get a discount, go to lootcrate.com/Joe Colton Cosplay, and then the 10% discount code on subscription is Joe Colton Cosplay.
Nice. And I will put all of those links. I will go find them and put them in the description.
Thank you.
Cool. It was a pleasure and a ball of fun. I'm tired. I don't know if you saw me adjusting my face, but just my face was hurting from laughing.
I'm sorry.
No.
Massage you.
No, don't apologize for that. If I'm laughing, I'm having a good time.
Okay.
But yeah.
I had fun. This was fun.
Yes.
I love like sitting down with friends and just catching up.
Yeah.
I was like, he's gonna have me on the show. Oh my God.
Yeah. My show. I feel so. Wow. I feel important. Like.
You are important.
Thank you.
You've been doing this a long time. You should be having a show.
Y'all heard it here first.
He's modest.
Y'all heard it here
first. He's modest,
first.
man.
I didn't say it. She did.
Humble.
Okay. But anyway, y'all have a good night. Have a good time, whatever kind you're going to next. Good luck on your cosplay builds. Y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that share button. Go like and subscribe to everything she's doing. And I will see y'all at the next video. Peace.